if I wanted to go do it, like say there's a memorial race or something that's really important to me, I wouldn't even be able to go do it. Where now at least I have that option to go do it. So yeah, I'm thankful that they opened up the reins a little bit. I was even talking to Coach about it. I totally get the risk versus reward, like from the ownership side. But I do think that even he understands the value of how much better it does make us when we go and do those things. So yeah, hopefully we can all have fun doing it, and obviously be safe doing it as well.
How much do you say you're not doing as much, but how many do you really do next year?
Honestly, as of right now, I don't have anything on the calendar.
But that's kind of normal this time of year, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Like I'm not going to do Chili Bowl, just with the twins and everything else. Like it just would be a lot to leave my wife for a week. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what my dirt schedule kind of looks like right now. I'm totally content not running anything, just with everything I have going on at home, and then even on the professional side, just trying to get my feet kind of settled at JGR. But maybe once I get a little more settled, I'll go back and start running some stuff. But right now, honestly, the desire is not really there. I'm so focused on trying to do this thing right and have this opportunity go as well as it can that I just want all my focus to be on that.
James made the comment the other day that he's looking forward to having a driver that lives in North Carolina they can build a team around and who will spend time at the race shop. Are you someone that will spend a lot of time at the race shop?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it gets a little trickier now that I have 3 kids, right? But I still go, even at SHR, I'm there at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. So I'm at least there, like I'm involved. I don't know what my JGR week is going to look like yet as far as, the debriefs and the sim stuff, but it is a little bit easier because I do live, in North Carolina, where I think Martin's in Florida or New Jersey. So it does make it a little bit easier from that standpoint, just to be acclimated with the team guys. And, even James was telling me, I don't think they've done sim for like 3 years, just because Martin's never been there. So from that standpoint, I know he's excited just to be able to do sim because it feels like it's going to make them better. But yeah, I feel like I'm definitely one of those guys that tries to build that relationship with my team guys. That's something I even told my wife already is look, December, January, I'm going to be at the shop a lot, just trying to get that communication with them and get that relationship going with them, because I just feel like it goes such a long way.
What has your relationship building with James been like at this point? Because you said you haven't spent much time in the shop, but I'm sure you two have talked.
Yeah, it's been really good. The hardest part for me is just understanding him. I have such a hard time understanding him. I can't imagine in a race situation what it's going to be like. But no, it's been really, really good. We haven't spent a ton of time together, but we have talked on the phone a lot. Even the last, I would say 2 or 3 weeks of the season, he made it a point always on Monday just to call me and kind of talk through my weekend and see what I fought and what struggles, and just see if it kind of lined up with anything they had. So yeah, I feel like we get along really well. Obviously we haven't been in that competition standpoint yet. We've just been away from the racetrack, but so far everything's been really good.
Are you getting any sleep with the twins at this point?
I do. My wife doesn't. But yeah, I've been sleeping pretty good. I would say the last 2 nights have honestly probably been the worst 2 nights we've had. But I still feel like we're doing pretty good. It's not been it's not been as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I don't know if Marissa would have the same answer. But it's definitely been surprising to me how much sleep we have actually got.
Kind of related, have you given Tony any parenting advice?
A little bit at Phoenix. I was just telling him how cool it's going to be. I told him the biggest thing too is he's a ways from it still, but when they're 6, 7 months old, you're going to be like, come on, just start crawling, start walking, do something. But as soon as that happens, it's game over. You're going to be like, man, I missed when I could just put them on the bed and go do something and come back 5 minutes later and they're still in the bed. So I don't know how Tony's going to baby-proof his house. That's the big thing. I mean, he's got a creek running through the middle of it. So that's a lot of baby gates. But no, I haven't talked to him much outside of that.